Hello, beloved. What are we? The light, the love, the joy, the unlimited one, the extension of the Father. I'm the whole, you are the whole. There's only one mind. And we have denied our reality here in this world of forms. So all we do with that very cause to awaken back to life. We made up a world of fear, of separation, of death. And this is not true. So the lesson of today is beautiful. We joyfully, we gladly make the sacrifice of fear. Lesson 323. We gladly make the sacrifice of fear. That's beautiful. When we understand that the only time is now, the present, the holy instant, and that God extends every moment to you, His Son, in His wholeness, in His power. So practically you are newborn in every instant, every holy instant. There's no past. And then when you accept that holy instant, the present, open your mind totally to the truth. I am who I am. Past is gone. And the whole hell is by Holy Spirit, the only real spirit, mind, pure, healed, instantly changed into the heaven, into the oneness in God, in love. The only thing we have to do, let go everything we believed in, go in the present, and you are instantly liberated from all suffering from the past. Liberated. So the holy instant is such a powerful tool. There the miracle comes in, there forgiveness comes in, there is healing. Practically you are healed in the present. But what is healing? Cutting off the past and accepting your wholeness and holiness in God. And that we do today. Beloved, this we do together today. Don't believe in all the stories that some who have learned the course maybe for 40 years or 30 years, and they say it's a slow process. No, it's your decision. When you go under the wings of the ego again and again, definitely ego says, yes, one day you might be enlightened. No, you are still as God has created you. It's a jump in the holy instant, not a process. In a way, it's a process because you undo the whole world. But your beingness, accepting who you are, with all the power and all the love, and letting go all fears, surrendering the life to Holy Spirit and to Jesus Christ. This is an instant, now. And then all the gifts of God are yours. Whole heaven is yours. All the power given to you, peace, power, love, joy. You are the heaven. Nothing is missing. And then from that very awareness, it's very clearly said in the Course, if you accept the kingdom in yourself, everything is given to you what you need in the world. So that fear of money or whatever, just let it be healed in your mind. You live in abundance, filled with all the gifts of God. And that's what you share. So learn to accept and to give. So healing takes place through your mind, and you are healed yourself. Accept that healing. Okay, we reflect on what is creation. Creation is a sum of God's thoughts in capital letters. in number infinite, and everywhere without all limit. Only love creates, and only like itself. There was no time when all that it created was not there. So God's creation is eternally there. Nor will there be a time when anything that it created suffers any loss. So I cannot have any loss, impossible. When I identify with my true self, loss is impossible. Forever and forever are God's thoughts exactly as they were and as they are, unchanged. So time and after time is done. So I am who I am. And this I only can experience in the present. I accept to be the extension of the Father and the whole. There is no one but me. God has one Son, that's me. God's thoughts are given all the power that their own Creator has. So I am almighty as a Father. Father is not more than me, only is my Creator, but the power is the same. For He gave me everything. For He would add to love by its extension. Thus His Son shares in creation, and must therefore share in power to create. So I am as powerful as God, one with Him, equal, and have the same creation power I extend to my creation, my holy creation. What God has willed to be forever one will still be one when time is over and will not be changed throughout the course of time, remaining as it was before the thought of time began. So we stay as God has created us eternally, and practically we end the time. No past, no future planning, just being in the now. Creation is the opposite of all illusions, for creation is the truth. Creation is the Holy Son of God, for in creation His will complete in every aspect, making every part container of the whole. So any part is the whole. You are the whole, I am the whole, everyone is the whole. We are sharing one identity. Its oneness is forever guaranteed, inviolate, forever held within His holy will, beyond all possibilities of harm, of separation, imperfection, or of any spot upon its sinlessness. Yes, and a healed, sinless mind cannot suffer. It's impossible. Accept all the gifts of God. Don't worry about your body and circumstances. Give it to Holy Spirit and it's done. He will take care. We are creation. We are the sons of God. We seem to be discreet and unaware of our eternal unity with Him. Yet back of all our doubts, past of all our fears, there is still certainty. For love remains with all its thoughts, its sureness being theirs. So the love is with me. My holy self is with me. I never can lose it. I am still in abundance in God. God's memory is in our holy minds, which know their oneness and their unity with their Creator, which know, to know, yes, their oneness and their unity with their Creator. Let our function be only to let this memory turn, only to let God's will be done on earth, only be restored to sanity and to be but as God created us. So this is the only aim of the course. To accept me as God created me, safe in the Father, one with everyone, one with all beings. And the world of figures, of forms, mortal forms, practically the dead. It's all dead. What is dying is dead. So let it go. Nothing in this world which you want. Absolutely nothing. You are the Holy Son of God and you only want yourself. Be back home in the Father. Only love. Our Father calls to us. We hear His voice and we forgive creation in the name of our Creator. So the Father wants us back. The Father knows the way to us. The Father calls to us. We hear His voice, open to His voice, the Holy Spirit, and we forgive creation in the name of its Creator, holiness itself, whose holiness His own creation shares and whose holiness is still a part of us. Wow. So we forgive, that means to we undo everything in this very world, what is not real, what is not eternal, what is not created by God, and we accept our wholeness and holiness in the Father. And that's what we do with a jump. So we do that jump in the holy instant, and there we are, and nowhere else. And that is all we want. Do you want this? Do you want to be constantly happy? Yes. You want it and I want it. Otherwise you wouldn't listen to the video. I'm you and you're me. Just sense this oneness. Go beyond this form you see in that video. It's your projection, it's not me. It has nothing to do with me. I use this handy, yes, and you use your handy. But we are one in God. Isn't that beautiful? Ah, it's so beautiful. And you love me and I love you. Eternally in the Father. We have a holy relation, my brother. And that is true. A holy, unchanged relation. Have that faith. Now our lesson 323. 3 and 3, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. We make out of 2 a 1, so we are eternally one in God. The lesson of today. It's my lesson, right? Really, it's my lesson. Woof. Jesus asking why it's your lesson. Well, I believe to be as a human, as an ego, that I'm fearless. I was very proud that I have no fear of nothing, etc. God is with me, I have no fear of anything. But now I understand that was only ego, to demonstrate how powerful I am. And now I realize I only love, and I cannot have any fear. I'm not a body. And the body is taken care of perfectly by you, Jesus Christ, and Holy Spirit, for the liberation of all. But I am the whole. I am God. I'm God's Son, the extension of the Father, safe in His love arms and in His heart. He, God Father, the Almighty, takes care of me, His Holy Son. Wow, that's another story. That is truly another story. So that's now the real fearlessness comes, not the egoistic one. It was not at all. It was a demonstration, and the ego is always in fear. Even it is boasting, I have no fear. No. When you are a body, you are in fear. I gladly make the sacrifice of fear. Here is the only sacrifice you asked of your beloved Son. You asked Him to give up all suffering and all sense of loss and sadness, all anxiety and doubt, and freely let your love come streaming in His awareness, healing Him of pain and giving Him your own eternal joy. Such is the sacrifice you asked of me, and one I gladly make, the only cost of restoration for your memory to me for the salvation of the world. Beautiful. What a beautiful prayer. I want to repeat that prayer. Here is the only sacrifice you asked of your beloved Son. You asked Him to give up all suffering, all sense of loss, all sadness, all anxiety and doubt, and freely let your love come streaming in His awareness, into His awareness, healing Him from pain and giving Him your own eternal joy in the wholeness. Such is the sacrifice you asked of me, and one I gladly make, the only cost of restoration of your memory to me for the salvation of the world. So I'm the living Christ, born in the love of God. I'm the extension of the Father, filled with all his treasures, beyond the world of form. And when I ask Holy Spirit, when I see anything with my physical eyes, show me what is really there. Show me me. Only face of Christ is seen, my unlimited beingness, the light and love I am. And the figures are vanished. And as we pay the debt, we owe the true truth, a debt that merely is letting go of self-deceptions and of images we worship falsely. Truth returns to us in wholeness and in joy. So truth is always the whole. I am the whole. Truth returns to us in wholeness and in joy. We are deceived no longer. Love has now returned to our awareness. And love is always the whole. Yeah. We are at peace again. For fear has gone and only love remains. So I'm not thinking in the brain, I'm not the body. We think in the mind of God, and that is always the whole. My mind contains only what I think with God. I'm the whole. I'm the whole. And you are the whole. We are God's and the extension of God. I feel very safe. Beyond the world of form. Yes. The Father speaks to me. You have never left me. You are my beloved one. Totally safe. And I want to make you happy. Yes, Father. You have created me happy, and you want me to make me happy, even though I still have that body to heal the world. But in my mind, I'm back home. And you, through me, are undoing all the false projected pictures I made up. Imprisoned the Christ. It's not real. I made up the suffering, I made up the death, I made up the separation. It's all not real. And it's also not beautiful. No landscape is beautiful, no form is beautiful. Forget about it. It's torture of the mind. Panic pictures. He lets them go. They vanish in the light of truth, in the love. Love is all there is, and we are all love. Loving being of love and light, loving each other. So we step into the light. Forget the darkness. Forget the world. Be back home. Be back home. Enjoy. Accept your responsibility. No past. Let it be undone. Choose for happiness, for wholeness, for liberation, for your one holy self. Yes, that holy self is as God is. It's equal. I'm the Holy Son of God. I'm the heaven. And heaven cannot overcome by ego, cannot be attacked. So let go the false guide of the ego. Accept the only relation to Holy Spirit, the healed spirit and mind, and be happy with everyone. Don't believe in any story. Undo this story, your own story and the story of the others. You make both. Let it go. You are the whole, let stories go. Don't praise any being. No, there's no praise, no separation. We are one, and that's healing. Beautiful day, my love. Feel our oneness and be happy. When you join with me in the Father, do it now. And you feel the joy of oneness. And accept it. The whole world is healed. In one holy relation. You are the whole, I am the whole, everyone is healed. Holy Spirit extends this healing to every mind. Just believe it. You are the whole, I'm the whole. One brothers, all brothers, one mind is all minds. So when we heal and accept our healed beingness in the Father, this Holy Spirit extends to everyone. How powerful we are. We can undo, with His help, all sufferings. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. Enjoy your day with that beautiful lesson.